All right, let's test. Yeah, cool. Welcome back. So we're gonna get through this really fast because I've been noticing my videos are long, and I'm sorry for that. So let's just try to cut it up. And what I'll do is I'll upload. Pause. Oh man, I hope I didn't fuck anything up. But I'll maybe upload more frequently and just shorter videos instead of things that I've been developing over time in longer videos. And I'm trying really hard. Okay. Um, but yeah, I did do it. I did, do the gem thing. Uh, So I sold my gems. That one I think was before I did this. That was probably just for gold, 16,750. So that's pretty good. But we're gonna go to. I sold them on her and him as well, and then I realized I should just be sending them to one character to sell them. So I'm not gonna show all of them, but I'll go to her real quick because I also combined one level 10. I could have made four, but I didn't want to risk it, so I just went for one. And I undersold it kind of like by like 30 or 40K, so people are gonna hate. But I was right. So the whole point was the video was right. So I bought exactly what I needed gold wise for my 2 to 3 characters to be ready for a con. So I don't know if that makes sense, but basically plus the farm rate. It's like what I would be short. So it's a win-win no matter what. And I used to do the same thing in like RuneScape. I would, if I made an investment, I would make an investment into something like Chinchampas. If you don't know what that is, it was basically a way of getting XP in range. And the reason I would do that is if you were ever going to go for your 99 in range anyways, then whatever you bought them and now you have them and you can go get your XP. So it's like paid XP type of thing. So I basically bought things that even if they crash, I'm going to need them anyways. And into these, and I bought most of these at like 1500, 14, 13 because people were crashing them really hard. And then I bought most of these at like 600 and less is the evaluation I did, quote unquote. Um, like I underballed myself hard because I don't want to sell it accurately and then have it be close to oversold and then be inaccurate. So I just undersell it. But basically, I put 300,000 gold into each of these, and I know that that's a lot. So let's just do the books at 600, those ones, and then I got 500 bucks and times it by 780 was where I was selling them at. So 780 gold was where I was getting them to sell, and yeah, three. So I made 90,000 gold in a week from these books. I made 90,000 gold in a week from these books. Like put into the characters. I bought like the marvelous honor stones that would, be able to. I was 6,000 short or something per character or something. So you're like 18,000 short to get to a con, even if you farm everything you're supposed to farm for the most part. So it's all stuff I could use. But if they go down to like 20 gold per marvelous, I'm gonna really hate myself right now. If they go down to 30 gold, I'm gonna hate myself right now. If they go down to like 40, 45, whatever, it's a paid XP concept, like I said before. But I can do the loss for you and I can calculate it. And the reason I'm hating it is because I bought so many of them. But what I should have bought more books too. That's kind of wise because like I made so many different investments that I got to see like where I should have put my money, and it should have been in the books. I should have just dumped into these fucking books. Um, but yeah, so now we'll do the weapon books. So 300,000. And I really did get most of these at like 1,500 or less, especially the ones that I was buying from like Brawl. But in like people were just crashing them in the last week or so. People were listing them like crazy. So I mean, I could do 1,600 evaluation, but I know it's gonna cut the profit hard if I do that, and I don't want to do that because it's really not accurate. Because I was getting some of them for like 1,300, like 1,200, like. Uh, but yeah, so we'll do this 1,500, so it's about 200 bucks, and then we're gonna times that by 1,700. It's not a big margin, but 40,000. So I should have just bought more of these, really. So 130,000 gold in a week just from those, and I'm very happy with that. That's a profit, like on top of it. Just saying, that's huge. Like that's actually massive. But then we're gonna get into the gems. So let's go ahead and just show it. So do I have any registered? No. So this is the sale history. This is what I was selling gems for. What they sold for 54, 55, 55. I'm going to show you what they've crashed down to already because I kind of predicted it. And I did undersell this one at 150 and it was on the crash down. And I kept saying to myself, I should just keep the fucking gem. But then I was like, that would be dishonest because I said I was going to sell all the gems and it would mess up like the refarm back because I'd already have a 9. It's not like it was like a 5 or a 6, it was a level 9. So I did it for the content and it's still a good sale. It's just whatever. We're going to scroll back a page. So this is the first one I sold. So 18.5, 6, 56, 56, 65, all the good stuff. So just do, like, I haven't actually done the math here, and I guess we could do it right now, but I really don't feel like it. I'll do it for a later video. talking about the profit. Like in 3-4 weeks, I'll do it for the total profit or something, right? And we'll make this a 4-week thing and see how much I lost on the other materials too if I end up losing, right? Like that'll actually be pretty cool. But the point is, I'm just going to show you these, take a good look at the numbers again, and then I'm going to go to where the prices are currently at right now and show you how much things already dropped. So let's just go ahead and go straight to level 7s. Level 7's already down to 16,000, so already, what, we'll say 1,500 from where I sold, right? So I'm already up 1,500, and I'm sure they're going to keep going down. And maybe they won't, right? It's only been a week. We don't know that. And it's tough, because I sold that last one at 150.50, so, or 150, right? So 155 is the lowest. And then the lowest damage is 160, right? So sale history. So the 170, that's huge. That's like a 20K profit. 20K profit. Yeah, so some of these are massive, actually, though. Like, and then the last one wasn't. So you see what I'm saying? That's huge, though. Like 15, 30. Fucking, yo. That's what I'm saying. Like, I caught it good. I usually do. I need it. It also let me buy the fucking Grand Prix crap on, like, every character, too, which is pretty dope. It got me all of my characters up to 1550 now, so I'm very, very prepared for what we're moving into. I'm very happy. I'm already kind of violating the rules by not having no rest. Like, I'm supposed to be doing the Chaos Dungeons every day, but I got screwed. So, also, that's something I should bring up. So the only 2 characters that have been ready to do content so far were, as you can see, this is cool to show, too, because the whole point is that I'm rebuilding the account and doing my content. I was able to do my Brawl, no problem. And complete it with the Pally. So this is a 1-to-4 group, so we didn't do it all. The problem is now she doesn't have gems on her because I had to transfer the gems to him. So the problem that I ran into is because of that long maintenance that we had, I wasn't able to play that day, and I'm going to say work. I wasn't able to play. So I couldn't do my Chaos Dungeons. I couldn't get my boss rushes done like I was supposed to. And then yesterday, I spent way too much time with the artist getting her to 1490 instead, so wasting time on the new character when I should have been putting time into regrinding my gems, because I know that that's the most valuable thing ratio-wise for my account, and I kind of fucked up the pooch here, but that's totally cool. We had fun yesterday. Now it's time to focus on what we have to focus on. So I just wanted to let you guys know that the profits worked out. I'm able to do my content, no problem. He's got me set up one of my damage characters as well, so I'm going to get 3 characters done this week with my Brawl content, just like usual. They're going to also get their Vultans and stuff done too, I'm assuming, and all that other jazz, and if they don't, whatever, fuck it, I'll take a hit for a week. The profits are more than worth it so far. I'm up like 300,000 gold, like just from, you got all the information. It worked out. It didn't hold me back from doing my content. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly capable. We started with the supports because the 2 supports could get level 5 gems. So essentially what the plan was here is to get them both level 5s, take the level 5s off them, and put them onto a DPS to create level 7s or 6s at least, and then, jump in with them. That plan kind of got fucked up. So now what the new plan is I had to do one at a time. I had to do the Bard with her level 5s, transfer him to the Pally, do his level 5s, and now instead he put my DPS towards the end of the week. So instead of getting like 5 or 6 characters done this week, I'm only probably going to get 3 done. But again, it's not because of me, it's because the game fucked us. I mean, if I do all of my boss rush tickets, like potentially, like let's be completely honest, I might be able to, like I should probably stop this video and start hustling, right? Like that's actually why I'm on the game right now, is because I am going like to go ham in a second, because I have to. I have to literally blow through content. No dungeon, no Legion raids or nothing. I'm just going to be blowing through fucking Chaos Dungeons. So, that's it. I really do hope that this helped everybody. And so let me just get into the video though and get done. But basically, I wasn't going to make the video yet, because I already pre-recorded something, and then it would be weird because now I'm like uploading it later. But now I'm just going to smash these clips together really quick, so let me make this short. I just hit 3 1-taps, or like 1 to 3 taps on the Bard. So, yeah, so I just got 1560 on the Bard. So that's pretty dope. And I got 1560 on the Berserker, which one of them was a pity. A couple of them were pities, I think. But he made it with like mostly bound materials. So the point is that to add to everything, the profits have been really good. I'm actually out of silver, as you can clearly see. The profits were really good. Like, I made a shit ton of money. I sold, you're gonna see the gems earlier in the video, and then you can just kind of compare them to this later in the week. So that was like 2-3 days in their first video, and then, or not even, it was like the video was 2-3 days in, but like the progress was, we skipped that the first day because we didn't get the first day, but whatever, doesn't matter. What does matter is this, the current gem price, 15,000. So 18,500 to 15,000, and I'm pretty sure she sold. Yeah, she was selling 17.9, so even hers was 17.9. So whatever, 3K. For a little bit. This is what I have left of the stones. So 2 characters to 60, and I still got a ton of stones left. I am kind of upset because I bought these at like a higher price. I bought them at like 60, and that's okay because it's only at like 48 and 50. But I know they're gonna go down, and everything did go down. Everything worked out the exact same way I said it would. Everything crashed. The gems crashed. The market crashed, and it's good. It's real good. That 2 million gold is real good. Not only did I profit off a lot of the shit that you'll see that in the first video, like the books, like the 10% books. Like I made like 160 something thousand gold in like 3 days. So yeah, making them, stonks. So stupid. But either way, he's actually back up to 2 sevens and a bunch of 5s and 6s. So yeah. And the thing is I haven't even done all my fucking tickets. Like I haven't, like I did as many as I could. I haven't even been doing it unrested. Like I am struggling to actually do this since I've gone back to work. It's hard to play a 20 roster fucking account. I'm not gonna lie. She's got gems too because I was trying to get a raise done. Oh, that's something important to show. So like he got his raise done kind of. I'm not in the mood to do 5 and 6. If I find a group, I find a group. If I don't, I've been trying to focus on the cast dungeons. I wasn't supposed to do any raids this week, but I got a couple things done, you know what I mean? So I banged out Vicus, I got Cockle, the Pally got all his raids done because it was fucking free, and then she could get all her raids done because she's got the gems for it. I just don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm sitting on so much gold in items and so much gold, like, shit that I could sell right now for profit. Like, I just don't care. I'm doing very well. So, and the 2 characters to 60 already, that's massive. So if I can just bang out a couple of these other characters, because look, 55, whatever. And then we'll flip to the artist at the end too, because the artist did take a large chunk of my resources. Got her to here, and then she's got like event stuff. I did complete. I guess I could show that. Like her content got completed. It says not available, but that's awkward because I did it. I just did 1 to 4. So okay. So without ranting for too long, I gotta stop being mean. I also. And stop calling people stupid. Like, you guys see this stuff or you don't see this stuff, and I'm hoping that you listen to some of the things that I say so that way you can see it too. But I also made a killing on the superior arrays, and I made a killing on these as well in the basic arrays. Overall, the profits total between all the items was like 500,000. The losses, because I didn't do the 2 raids on the 2 characters for 2 weeks, is 60k. Because it's 30k, 30k, so 60k. So 500,000 gain, 60k losses. If you count the losses and the protections, then I made another 20-30k loss, right? So let's say 100k loss, 400k gain. So I made profit 400,000, right? In a week, 2 weeks, right? Because I sold everything like 2 weeks ago, so I'm, you know what I mean? I made the profit. So all that profit was basically week 1, week 2. So I just want to point that out. Now I bought everything cheaper. Right, and I have everything bought back cheaper. And I could buy my gems back cheaper. So that's the part of this that I want to get to in the video. Is if you remember in the beginning of this, I sold all of the stuff for like 18,500 per 7, and then like equivalent up for the other gems. And yeah, so I actually just kind of did the math on the side instead of showing you guys the math. And I calculated it. So again, we're 3rd week in. We're 2 full weeks and a half. So 2.5 weeks in. We're on the 3rd week from when I sold the gems, 21 days, and it's interesting. So calculate the 400,000, right? 500,000 total profit, 90,000 loss, the 400,000 profit, right? Plus now what I'm about to show you with the gems, and I could, like I said, I could buy my gems back if I would liquidate all the stuff that I have, because I'm sitting on a bunch of items and stuff. And again, I don't like sharing my investments, so I'm not going to show you what I'm sitting on, but I'm sitting on a lot. I am sitting, I think, like 600,000-700,000 and stuff still. And I didn't realize how much I put into the characters by like honing. Like honing was actually really expensive, but a good point. Good buy back now. And the only reason I'm not buying back right now, straight up, The only reason I'm not buying back right now is because it would defeat the challenge. The whole point is me refarming them. But I really could just buy them back, and it would actually be really fucking smart. It would be really smart. So, like, the last night they were at 12,000, so I'll take this. This is fine. 13,300, though. Right, so for 7s, let's go to 8s. Right, let's go ahead and do this, too. So 41,000, right? So we have, actually, let me write this down just so I don't fuck up. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead. So we got 41. If it's closer to 42, I'll round up type of shit, right? So the majority of those were closer to 42, so honestly I'm just gonna put 42. We're gonna put 13 though for these. Let's go ahead and see what the 9s are at. 120 for a 9. Yep. So 10. Ooh. Alright, so we gotta do a damage because that's kind of what I sold, but these have even gone down. I mean, basically all of my predictions were right. Like, the entire market crashed. What? What the? Damn. That's the biggest margin right there. And I'm just going to put 553. And I did sell a couple 6s, but I really don't want to fucking do the math for that. 42. I guess we could do the math for that. 42. These actually, you know what I should be doing? I should be buying the 6s. Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really should be buying my gems back with the profits. Like, that's actually what I should be doing. But yeah, no, I mean, so it was good. I mean, everything worked out just like last time. The profit margins weren't as big. It was like a 20-25% margin this time. More 20% because, again, I lost like 100,000. And I didn't have to lose it. Like, if I grinded harder and did more of the boss rush tickets, I think I could have gotten all 6 of my raids in. And actually, no, scratch that. Take 15K off the top of that. So the losses are actually more like 75,000 because, and the profit's 425 because I did 5 raids this week, 5 complete character raids this week, because I had the artist swapped into a gold earner. Last week she also did the raid, but she wasn't a gold earner, so I kind of fucked myself last week by not really thinking ahead, to be completely honest. What was I gonna do? Yeah. So now we're just going to go through and see how much we profited per gem, basically. So the 7s were at 13, right? So that's a 5.5k profit, right? So let's just pull out a calculator and add them up, I guess. Let's see, calculator. Alright. So each 7 is a 5.5k profit. So, alright, that's not right. 5, 5, 0. And these were 4K, so I'm just going to say plus, so 2K and 2K profit, right? So I'm just going to say plus 4K for the both of them, so you guys all know what I'm doing, just plus 4K. I mean, I could have made a ton of profit off these. I didn't realize how good those are going to be. These went down to 42,000 for the 8s, so that's about a 14,000 gold profit. So we're going to add those two together for 28,500, because that's 500, so we're going to say plus 28,500. Just make my life easier. You guys can track this. Like, the 650,000 gem crashed down to 553. So, I don't want to do the funky math, but it's like, it's less than 100,000. It's like 97 or something like that. 790. Yeah, it's like 97,000. So plus 97,000. That's just amazing. That's just amazing. Like, I could the 9 172 to 120. What? What? Plus 52k, I guess. That's crazy. Yeah, this worked out. I'm very happy with this. The calculations were huge. And it doesn't mean these aren't gonna go back up. It's just what a good prediction. I mean, come on, like, yo, that went good. I mean, it was crazy, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. We didn't fuck with anything, obviously. So let's plus another 5,500 there. Plus, what was the profit last time? 170 to 120, so 50K. And then 45K times 2, so we'll say plus 90K. And then 42, so 13,000, 14,000, right? No, it's 42,000, so 12,000, 13,000, 13,000. We'll just do one at a time, actually, instead of trying to... Oop. And then 13,000 and 13,000, we can do plus 26. And then plus 55 and 55, so what's that, 11? Plus 11. And then 150 is 20K, I think. Right, 30K. 30K. Okay, so the profit went down hard on that. That was the one that I sold the day late, though, or like way later. I forget. I think that the balloon started popping and people were realizing. But either way, so 30K. It's still a profit. Like, it's still a fat check. That's the crazy thing. So, and that's not even all the gems. So let's just go ahead and swap to the other character now. No, please don't tell me. No! No! 417,000. Okay, at least we have it in the history. Let's go ahead and swap to the other characters that sold gems. So I think he might have sold one, and she did. So we're gonna flip through them quickly. I mean, but 417,000 on top of the 400K that I already made. I mean, that's almost $1 million gold in 3 weeks. Like, I mean, I'm very happy. That's playing the market. It was actually a day before it, but we'll still calculate it. Fuck it. Or no, we can't do that. That's not fair. That was probably an earned 7 that I just sold for a profit. I don't want to count it. I don't want to count it. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. But yeah, I mean, it propelled the account forward. I am now prepared to be able to farm the next level of content to a pretty standard degree. I underestimated the silver needs, and I needed to grind a lot harder. But I also remember I wasn't supposed to do raids for like 4 weeks. So I got back into it fast. Like, I was able to rotate right back into it quickly because it's a 3 support concept. Let's see. We got a couple more here. What was the number? 417,000, right? So 417. All right. And clearly that 7 went for Buku. But the 18.5, 18.5, 18.5, so we had 11. And then 16,500, so plus 16,500. And then this one's actually more, because 13K, it's plus 7K, that's crazy. Like, that's just crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a big profit on that 7, so 440K, so let's go. But 20K for that 7, that's, why didn't I sell them all at 20K? I mean, I caught it at the peak, though. Like, it started going down, like, immediately after this, so it was a great moment. Let's go ahead and pull the calculator up again. So let's add, oh, these ones are different. Oh no, so let's add 5,500. And then each one after that 6,500, I'm just going to do them individually, or actually 6,500 times 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6,500 is what, 30K? And then 5 times, so 32K or something like that. 6,500 times, what was it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5. 32, yeah, 32.5. So 32.5 added to 446. 446,000 plus 32,500. 34. Oh my god, that's crazy. Alright, and I think I got one more character that has gems sold. A crazy amount. Add that to the 425,000 profit, right? What am I at right now? About $1 million, I think, or 7, 5, 9, 900,000. 900,000 gold profit? Like, get out of here. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like, that's amazing. That's profit. That's not even just what I'm sitting on because the just core value of the gems. Like, oh man. or the core value, I guess, of what I'm sitting on item-wise now. But let's see. That's just it worked out really well. I also sold this. This is nice little artist piece. I rolled this, so I didn't like buy this and flip it. I rolled this a long time ago. Worth it. But I guess this one would count too. So 17.9 would be another. I mean, it's kind of pointless at this point, right? But 5,900, I think. Right? Yeah. And then we can try to reach. I just don't think he sold any gems. But yeah, so I'm content with that. About 900,000 profit in about 3 weeks. The gem recovery, as I said, all the supports are good to go, especially because the artist got the free gems. So I mean, that was huge. This was calculated very well with all the variables of the game, the ecosystem. There's just everything that was going on with the events. This was perfect. It was the perfect time for me to do this. And again, you know, honestly, I'm gonna make this deal with myself. If I get as soon as I get my 6th character, it's gems. As soon as I'm able to do my raids on 6 characters again, I'm gonna start buying the gems back. Because I am being stupid, even though I'm doing it for this challenge to see how long it takes to earn it. But I am being dumb as fuck to not liquidate the crap out of all of my investments and just start buying back my gems for a fat profit. Plain and simple. Plain and fucking simple. I could probably even buy the ones I want. I could eat my, yeah, like I fucking... I mean, it's still profit. 1,500 and 1,500. I guess if you really want, we can add 3K. But it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Right. Let's just say 900,000. It's a little bit more than that, but we'll say 900. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really happy. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I can show you kind of what I got. No. I really don't want to show what I have. Some people, like the people who are close to me, know what I bought for investments, but they're really not investments. It really is shit that I'm probably gonna end up using on the characters. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I know I'm broke, but anybody who knows me knows that I'm always broke. It's like my thing on this game. I spend the gold the second I get it. Oh, I also bought a shit ton of blue crystals too, though. Like, I mean, that's a given. I mean, I'm out now, but I did buy a ton of blue crystals, and I think I got a couple Fion packs, yeah. So, you know, I touched up on everything that I thought I would have to touch up on. You know, she's pretty much all set, right? I do gotta do her clown raid, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to show. That's kind of it. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves, you know what I mean? And that's it. I got a couple other things coming up video-wise, but catch you guys later.
Let's go. Public enemy number one. When we mobbing, trouble in the streets, and we come with the squad. Public enemy number one. And we mobbing. Bring it on, bring it on. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Trouble on the way. I want my revenge. Welcome to the payday. Hungry for destruction, crazy for the cray. Better clear the exits, make a way to vacate. Ready to rage a riot. I wanna raise a silence. Yeah. People escape and violent as we seen asylum. Yeah. They wanna make us quiet, breaking the cage of silence. Yeah. They wanna make compliance, we gon' speak the fire. Time to write a new code. Let's let the rules go. Show them why they name us public enemy. Uno. Yeah. They say we ruthless, we savage. Yeah. There's a method to the madness. Yeah. They say we psycho, the baddest. There's a method to the madness. 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 Savage, yeah, but there's a method to the madness. We gon' do it our way, never needed the kudos. Kill 'em with the chaos, only way that we do know. Lawless and ruthless, that's a dynamic duo. That we get the job done while you running your food home.